everybody. Welcome back to our episode of Talk of the Town podcast, where each week we bring you valuable insight and information that directly affects our local business community. I'm Danielle Hawley, and I'm the executive director of the best chamber of commerce around. We're not biased, the Fontana Chamber of Commerce. Hey, we love our chamber, we love our city, and I'm proud to bring you our Talk of the Town podcast with my co-host, Mr. Carlos Garcia of FYI Technology. Hey, Carlos. Thank you for all you do, my friend, to keep us up and running and rolling every week. We appreciate you. This week, we are so excited because we have one of our new chamber members, BBOP. We have Miss Twynisha Pete, who is the operations manager, who's going to be joining us. Twynisha, welcome to the show.
Hi, Danielle. Thank you for having me. And good morning, Carlos.
Good morning, Trisha.
Good morning. Well, and you were one of our recipients of the raffle win. Every luncheon, every month we have our chamber luncheon. And one of the prizes that we give away to our members is an entry into the raffle for the podcast. And so many of you come up to me at the luncheon and say, I want to get on the podcast. How do I do it? Well, A, you got to be a member. B, you got to show up to the luncheon. And so you did all of those things. And we were so happy when we saw your name get drawn, because a few months ago, actually, before you guys even joined the chamber, one of the office staff, our special projects coordinator, Amanda Morales, and myself were able to come and take a tour of BBOP. And wow, my mind was blown. So I can't wait to hear all about all the things that you guys are doing, but really educate our audience on who you guys are and just the great work that you do within our community. So let's just start from the beginning. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you ended up in your current role as the operations manager?
Okay, well, I'm Twynisha. I am the operations manager here at the Black and Brown Opportunities for Profit Center. And basically what brought me to this role is the passion and the mission that the BBOP Center holds. Our mission is to empower Black and Brown women into obtaining and to obtain and to maintain and grow their business into a profitable and scalable business. So here at the BBOP Center, we have 3 different programs to where we offer our women of color entrepreneurs so that they can do that. Our main focus is, 1, to provide a protected environment for our women entrepreneurs so that they can have a place where they can come and actually grow, build, and scale their business. We have 3 conference rooms here. We have 14 shared business spaces. We have a cafeteria. We have a childcare center. We offer kind of anything, tools and resources that you can think of to eliminate any type of barriers that women of color, experience when we're trying to, grow our businesses. And so here at the BBOP Center, that's what we do. We empower women and we kind of help them get to the next step of where they need to in their business. And my role here is, 1, to empower the ladies, to also just maintain and make sure that the resources and the things that we do provide access to capital to these ladies, access to networking, access to technology, and access just to a lot of information that they may need in whatever part they are in their business. So in our 3 programs, we have the Build, Grow, and Scale program. The Build program is a 12-week hybrid program where that may be for an entrepreneur that may have an idea, or they just need help with trying to figure out how to form their business in California and how to, get their permits and all that good stuff started. And so we help assist them in that journey. We have the Grow program, which is maybe for that entrepreneur that's looking for more capital, that may need more experience with marketing or what have you in their business. And then there's our Scale program that's for that more seasoned entrepreneur that may be looking to maybe franchise and or sell their business, and of course, look for more access to capital. So we are right here in San Bernardino City, San Bernardino County, and we're open to all women of color in all of the Inland Empire. And I'm so excited that you brought us on because we've been around for a year now, and we're just so excited. We have 112 members already. And so we're booming, and we're just excited to get our name out there. So thank you so much, Danielle and Carlos.
Oh, you're welcome. Twynisha, so you covered a lot of what you do with BBOP, right? But think of also now, I'm going to take it a step further. Think of the audience that's listening. Think of the folks on YouTube that are watching it too, right? So if I'm one of your target folks on here, tell me what BBOP means, what it stands for, right? You talked already about the resources, but give me why should I be looking at you as a resource? Right? I'm just getting started.
Okay. Okay. Well, there's many resources out there. But I can tell you just from my journey and being here, there's nothing like the Bebop Center, especially if you're a woman of color and you're looking for a sacred place where you can come and not only share ideas, but to have, just support and have a backing on, where you need to get to and wherever part of your entrepreneur journey you are, the Bebop Center is here to help. Not only the biggest thing that I love and the takeaway that I would say is that the camaraderie that these ladies have, the support that they have, the resources that they give each other. I've never been a part of an organization, honestly, where a lot of women of color hold each other accountable. And we have ladies here that do weekly phone calls, weekly meetings to where they're holding each other accountable and making sure that they move along in their journey to a successful, profitable business. And another thing that I love is because we have some young entrepreneurs, our push is to push for creating generational wealth. And so we have a lot of mother-daughter teams, a lot of businesses that, kind of are really, I would say, kind of meet me at home and can maybe meet a lot of ladies at home because we're right here in the community. And like I said, the support and the networking that we have alone, it just belonging to an organization to where I'm in a role to where I can help support that is a good thing. And there isn't a lot of, facilities out there that actually push women towards entrepreneurship and especially women of color, women of color, when it comes to receiving capital, we have access to a lot of lesser funds than our counterparts. And so just being a part of an institution, an organization that actually empowers women and believes in them and are pushing to, just create great entrepreneurship and to grow the community. So.
And that's so spot on. And the chance that we had when we came to visit, you literally are in downtown San Bernardino in the city. And it's this beautiful facility. So if anyone is interested, please go down, check it out. And it is such a good vibe. When you walk in there, I got to give kudos to your team that did all of the decorating. It is just, you're inspired when you're there. It is definitely a girl office, you can feel it, but it really truly is inspiring, and just a really great space. Everywhere you turn, everything is purposed. Anything that you can think of, you guys have it covered. I know you mentioned the childcare, the conference rooms, meeting rooms. So if you don't have an office space, you guys provide that, a space for meetings. You have a cafeteria. I mean, you literally have thought of it all. Can you tell us a little bit about your founder?
Sure. So Kim Carter Tillman is our founder, as well as Vanessa Perez. So the Bebop Center is a project of the Time for Change Foundation, and Kim Carter Tillman started the Time for Change Foundation, I want to say, well, over 20 years ago. And their push is to help women get back on their feet, to help them make sure, that if they've experienced any type of battery or just any type of barriers that help them just grow and get with their families. That's what the Time for Change has done. And Kim Carter, I think she definitely saw the need for women entrepreneurs and just the need for growing San Bernardino County, just to kind of make it great again, and how it used to be. And so I know that our founder, Kim Carter, is a very strong advocate in the community and for women of color. And so she created the Bebop Center, and we have been booming and thriving ever since. And Vanessa Perez is actually the current executive director at the Time for Change Foundation, and she's been a wonder and a blessing as well. So both of our founders have been vested in the community for years, and this new project that we have is, I know that it's going to just, definitely make our embark here on San Bernardino County. So if you are, a woman entrepreneur, come on down, go to www.bebopcenter.com, sign up for an informational session, and we would love to give you more information about where you are, about what we can do for you, and just, see if you can be a part of this community.
I love it. I love it. And I know that just thinking strategically, right, and placing yourselves in San Bernardino, which is, San Bernardino County, most of our government offices are there. I mean, you are literally in the heart of San Bernardino County, where you're located. But we know when our community is thriving, our community members, especially our women, have a place to go where they feel empowered, where they feel encouraged and supported. That directly impacts our families, our children, and it just has this, trickle down effect. And then the local economy, right, with women-owned businesses, positively impacting the economy. And so I feel like you guys are really hitting it on all fronts. So kudos to you guys for really addressing these needs and challenges head on, but really creating just such an amazing environment that fosters creativity, development, growth for women who may not have felt like anyone believed in them before. And you're doing that. And so that's just such a precious gift that you guys are giving to your folks that come through those doors, that they feel loved and accepted and encouraged. And so keep up the excellent work. We love it. And we are so happy that you're a part of our chamber family. So in addition to your classes that you have, is it a rotating, like every 6 weeks we start a cohort, or is it a revolving? How does that work?
Yes. So every 12 weeks we do start a new program. And then currently right now we have a lot of ladies that are on our scholarship program. So what we do is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we offer workshops. And that's like on a rolling basis of different topics of wherever they are and what program they're aligned with. We offer business mixers. Every other month, we connect our ladies with other Chamber of Commerces, and we also do a lot of in-house, I would say kind of business mixers, if you will, to where we invite the community out and all of the Chamber of Commerces that, we belong to. And we kind of, help our ladies with networking and just kind of getting them out there and getting them comfortable and, being an entrepreneur. And currently, actually, now that you brought that up, Danielle, we have our pitch competition that is coming up on June 1st, Saturday. And that's open to the community, to any woman of color, whether she's a part of our, our organization, or if she's at home sitting on her couch or watching her kids, or, getting home from work. If you have a business and you would like to pitch for some capital, I think the grand prize is going to be $10,000, and then there's, I think there's a second prize and a third prize, and it's all seed money for your business. And so, if you can come on out, go to www.bbopcenter.com. The deadline to apply is this Saturday, the 25th, and again, it's going to be on June 1st, Saturday at 9 a.m. And we welcome the community to come on out.
I love it. So it's kind of like your version of a Shark Tank.
Yes. Yes.
I love it. All right.
Yes.
So you guys have, if you've been marinating on that business idea, that's your sign. You need to go pitch your idea. Who knows? Maybe you'll get that seed money.
That's right.
Awesome.
Yeah, the resources are just phenomenal that you're offering this. What is the youngest you have had in your program? As far
18.
as age?
18 right now. Yes.
That's awesome.
And the age, is there an age limit? Do you have some?
No. And that's the good thing of what I love about the BBOP Center is, you have from 18 to, I won't say that, but I will say we have up in our 70s about, a few entrepreneurs, and that's in different levels, from a seasoned entrepreneur to, someone just coming up with an idea and us helping them to form their business. And so we have a wide variety of ladies, and that's the thing I find to be the hidden gem, is that when everyone gets together, and when, we have these business mixers, and when we're in our workshops, and when we're, just downloading into each other, there's not a time when there's maybe an issue that a woman is facing, to where by the time she leaves the session or she leaves the BBOP Center, that problem solved. And so one thing here I can tell you is that we're getting results, and then just the sisterhood here is just, to me, priceless.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So you have the pitch program coming up June 1st. What other events do you guys have coming up throughout the course of your year?
Okay, so then our next big community event is going to be In July, we're going to have another business mixer, and it's going to be here at the BBOP Center. And we are actually looking for a sponsor, someone to collaborate with. So if the Chamber of Fontana would like to, collaborate with us, we're definitely going to do a business mixer in the the end of June, beginning of July. But again, that'll be published on our website, www.bbopcenter.com. That's something beforehand. And then I know that we're going to have a big kind of like a young entrepreneur pitch competition that's going to happen in August. And so that one's going to be open to women of color. I think the age is going to be from 10 to 18. And so we're kind of now looking into, kind of getting our young women of color entrepreneurs started and, just getting them information starting at a young age. And so that's our kind of what we're doing by the end of the summer. So come on out.
So lots of opportunities to get involved for sure. Yeah. I love it. Now, how can people take advantage of your services and get involved? Can they just walk through the door? Do they have to make an appointment? Walk us through what that process looks like.
Okay, so we typically ask that you go to our website and sign up for an informational session. You can also call us here and we can sign you up for an informational session. And we ask that you come out and we learn about everything that, the BBOP Center can offer you. We would like to learn about, where you are and how we can help you out in your business. So the first step I would say would be to visit our website, learn a little bit more about us, see about how vested we are into the community, see our strides of where, what we've made happen so far. We've been around for, I think this is almost a year and a half now. So wow. We've been really booming since we started. But yeah, the first step I would say is to visit us online and or call us. You can reach us at 909-530-BBOP for Black Brown Opportunity Profit Center. So, or visit our website. So I would say, if you're looking for encouragement or just to know what the next step is, give us a call, visit our website, and we will definitely reach out to you and get you going.
I love it. Real quick, before we wrap up, off the top of your head, is there a success story that you would like to share with anyone that just comes to mind that, this woman came through the doors and, whatever she was facing, and then, so many weeks or months later, this is where she was. Is there anything that comes to mind that would just encourage everyone?
Okay, yes. So we have one of our Nisha Cosmetics, Nisha Thompson. She has a cosmetic line who she's actually been able to, I think, be placed with Sephora, and she also had a deal with Macy's. And so that's good that she's up and booming. And we also have, I would like to say, it's LDR Commercial Cleaning. This was an entrepreneur that started, I want to say, the beginning of March of last year. And since she's grown here, I'd say she's grown. I know that she's grown her business up 33%. She was only doing residential cleaning. And now she has about 6 gigs for commercial cleaning, as well as her residential side. Since being here, and she's actually one of our contractors to clean our facility. But since being here, I've physically seen her grow her business. We have so many different, we have a catering company. I can think of the Elements of Taste, who have done several events for our judges here in the local San Bernardino area. We have a lot of success stories and a lot that are in the making. So if you want to be a part of that, I say come on down to the BBOP Center and let us help you get started.
I feel a little jealous, that we can get some of us in there as well. Just for the record.
He's gonna come in with a wig and a dress,
Yeah, exactly.
So you always have a mom, you have a sister, you have cousins. There's a lot of ladies, I'm sure, in your family that could definitely be a part of this program. So.
That's awesome. Love it.
So Twynisha, how can our chamber community best support you? If the folks that are listening, that are watching online, how can they get involved and best support BBOP?
Like what you're doing now, being a part of our ecosystem and allowing us to, get our brand out there and helping support and collaborating with us on just our events, what we do, our resources, And like I said, possibly coming to collaborate for a business mixer, and just to the push that you're doing now for just getting our word out into the community. So I definitely thank you, Danielle and Carlos, for allowing us to appear on the podcast and just to kind of let the community know what's out there and available to them, especially all of our women of color entrepreneurs that are just looking for that niche to say, okay, what can I do to get to that next step? So come on and inquire. And yeah, thanks for having me, Danielle.
Of course. Well, thank you for being on here and just sharing all of the wealth of information. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you check out BBOP. Even if you're on the fence, make an appointment, go take the tour. It's so worth it. You're going to be hooked once you get there. And the staff, everybody that's a part of that organization is just so warm and welcoming and friendly. I know our mayor, Aquanetta Warren, has been over there a few times and is a great supporter as well. And so we're just excited that you've joined our chamber family, that you're able to share all of the amazing things that you're doing, not just in San Bernardino, but countywide, right? This impacts all of us. And so
yes.
We're excited to share your message. And like I said, just you being a part of our chamber family and bringing your flair that you bring and just the variety of just all of the opportunities. And that's what we're here for, to be the advocate, voice, and resource to our local business community. And this is just another resource that we're providing in that way. And so we thank you so much, Twynisha. Last week, we had Adrian Francos, owner of Zeta Sky. He is also a board member. So make sure, if you haven't watched that episode yet, tune in. Obviously, Twynisha from BBOP this week. Coming up next week on Talk of the Town, we have our very own, and I'll have you know that we've coined a new phrase here at the chamber. There's 5 of us girls here. We're the Fontana Fab 5.
That's right.
I did that last Friday. And so we're going to have one of our Fab 5, Miss Tori Ramirez, who's our member services coordinator, on next week. So you don't want to miss that one. But again, Twynisha, thank you so much. Thank you, BBOP, for all that you're doing to better serve our communities. We appreciate you guys and just for being a part of the chamber family.
Thank you so much for having us. Thanks, Danielle. Thanks, Carlos.
Great having you. Thank you.